Hi everybody and welcome to the Groomsman channel. This is Scott speaking. So gonna be a little bit, you can see I have about 4 days growth here. Gonna be doing something a little bit different today. And what I mean by different is we should all be shaving. You know, one thing I always tell people, especially when they're new, is to figure out your routine. Figure out what you like. Figure out what you want to do and feel comfortable with doing so. One of the biggest things is I haven't made a lot of videos lately, but I have made a fair amount of videos. And the thing about it is, all but a couple have all been in front of the mirror with you all watching. But the thing about that is, that's not where I typically shave. I did get a little bit burned out with it, and now at the time I'm just really crazy busy with everything going on in my life. But right now, precision shaving products made by Yates Precision Manufacturing has started a build your own razor type thing, okay? So I'm not here to say I have every type of razor that they have, because as you can see on the back, here's the different types of materials they have, and it is a ton of different types of materials, and so on and so on. So, what do I have here? I have the Yates razor. This is a machine finish razor. And I'm going to be doing a review, and it's going to be a pass around review of all of the Groomsmen. So you have seen us use some of this. So inside here there's a code to go for tips for success. And then there's this nice foam insert that has my dog hair on it, unfortunately. Precision shaving products, Yates. Alright, yatesprecision.com here. And what we have is going to be doing reviews. So I'm assuming if there's Nassets in the box, which there was, that Nassets are what we're going to be recommending. So the thing about this is I have the EH plate, the N plate, and the H plate. So I have all three of the plates that they have with varying different I'm not going to say aggression, but blade gap, alright? So, I'm going to look at this plate here. And on the bottom of the plate, you can see there's some stamp stuff. And right here it says it's an EH, Model 921-EH. So this is the EH plate. There's already a plate on this razor, and it's the N plate, alright? I'm going to be using the EH plate to start with on my reviews. So you're going to see a video tonight, which is Tuesday, and one on Thursday, and one on Saturday night, where I'm going to be using a different plate every night. And as you can see, this is just a as machine finished handle. It's smooth with some ridges here and necks down there. So one other thing about Yates is you can use different handles on them. Absolutely, they have the same thread. It's pretty common. But the thing about it is there's a narrow gap here that you can, if I tilt it this way, you can see it. So you have to be careful. This is their handle that comes with their razor. But that is one of the things here, and beautiful machining here on the inside of this. But that is the M plate, which is, I'm not going to say M stands for mild. I don't work for Yates, so I don't know what stands for what. But I'm going to be loading this up with an Nasset, and then I'm going to be pausing the video and meeting you later in where I like to shave. All right, I will be using Light Blue by Master Soap Creations. It's a copy of the Light Blue by Dulce and Cabana, which I love. So, and to be honest, it won't be fair unless I use a Nasset blade in every single one. So I'm going to be using a new Nasset. So thank you, Yates, for sending Nassets with me. I'm assuming Nasset blades are what you want me to use. That's what we're going to use, okay? Don't wipe the blades. Load it up. So put it in here. And as Matt Pisarcik says, he likes to put it in together. Make a sandwich, alright? Make my blade sandwich. Tighten down my handle. And like so, we have these nice things here on the handle that are on the head that are really nice. You can see they have some type of machining riveting right here to try to break that lather suction there. And I mean, you can see this has a fair amount of blade gap to it, all right. But my guess is it's going to be a fantastic shave. So let me get some soap loaded up, and let's see you in a couple minutes. Well, hello there. Yes, look familiar. That's right. I have done this in the past, but I am someone who likes to blind shave, and I shave in the shower. So I'm sparing you all the brunt of this dead sexiness down here, if you know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to be doing a review of the Yates razor, the plate this time. And I'm going to be doing all three of them in the shower. The thing about it is, you often get asked, how do you shave in the shower? Well, the only problem areas you typically run into, at least for me in the shower, is over here on my sideburns and over here on those sideburns, right? So, I'm going to go ahead and get it lathered up here. And typically this is more of a blind shave, but yes, this is hot water, right? It's not cold. But I just find that I don't get cuts and stuff like I do in front of the mirror. It seems like every time I shave with you guys in front of the mirror, I'm cutting myself looking like a ding dong, right? So, go ahead and lather it up here. And I often get, well, is this an issue of getting lather on top of yourself? Well, of course it is. But, or washing the lather off. We have to be careful about that kind of stuff. And you know, I do lather. Here's my salsa bowl. This is my last pool one I had, kind of took a dump. I ruined it by doing some super chemistry stuff. And then you just grab the razor, you rinse your hand. I warm the razor up like anyone else would. And just over tell them how I feel here. So, this razor, I do have 4 days growth. I'm not really experiencing any drag. I don't have any type of suction here, which is something you typically hear with the pre-described type of angle that the razor like this gives you. Super efficient. At least it feels like it. I'll know more in a second here. But it's going pretty good so far. No nicks, no cuts. A smooth razor. And to be honest with you, Nasset blades are typically not a blade that I use. So, blind shaving is a little bit of an art. It takes some getting used to. And I'll tell you, once you get it down, it's pretty enjoyable. I would recommend it to everyone. You know why? Give it a try. Try shaving in the shower. It's not that bad. So, you know, I will tell you, typically your skin, I do it towards the end of my shower so that I've already been in the shower for a good, 5, 6, 10 minutes, somewhere in that range. So your skin's a little bit softer at that point. It's a little bit more loosened up. But yeah, you see, probably where I've missed is somewhere in my sideburn. I'm trying to do this without looking at the camera. Because that's typically what I do, right? And you can see, just like that, I got my first pass done. I do a little bit of feeling just to see where maybe I need to touch up a little bit. And there's my first pass with the grain. So this Yates razor, even though you can see my hand is clearly in the water, I don't seem to be losing grip. This gnarling here and here gives you your 2 pinch points that you're going to be looking at here on the razor. You see there's gnarling here and here. And they're more or less just straight up, that's not blood. Ha! Thought it was blood. But they give you your 2 pinch points, whether you're someone who likes to hold the razor out or someone who likes to hold the razor in. I like to hold the razor in because it gives you more control of the razor when you're using it. So let's go ahead and get lathered up for pass 2. Rinse your face. Look how easy that is, right? Alright, warm my razor up, and I'm going to be going against the grain this time. You know, and the thing about it is, this razor's, God, I think out the door with one blade, one half is like $90 or something like that. The other groomsmen own this one. I do not. But we're going to be doing a pass around with all the plates. And I really like this razor, man. I mean, it's quality. This is made out of stainless steel. This one is. It's made out of high quality. It's definitely machined very good. It's a 3-piece razor, so you don't have to worry about any working parts breaking on it. It's a razor that's going to last, I can tell you that. Now what plate would I use? I don't know. I haven't used them all yet, so I can't really tell you, right? The EH is good. It's a little bit, more aggressive than the other plates, but it's meant to be. And you can feel it. I mean, this has blade feel, okay? I'm not going to sit here and pony out to, oh, and it's so close to a shaver. I have a persistent bump here on my face that I have obviously got myself at. Looking now on the camera. It's like a mole. It's always there, and the only time I get it is when I'm using razors that are super efficient, meaning they be smooth, you know what I'm saying? BBS. Definitely there. Very close shave, especially for 2 pass of 4-day throw, okay? So this razor is really high efficiency. It's a very highly efficient razor. It's very well built. And I don't have any complaints about it other than the handle didn't slip in my hand. It did not. Do I think it could be a little bit more grippy? Yeah, I'm sure there's something they could have done, some sort of gnarling inside of these patterns to make it more sticky. That's what I would recommend. I'm glad that it has the 2 pinch points like it does here and here, but I'd really like to see some gnarling up here in these pinch points so that it's more than just the bumps, because I hold my razors pretty tight, so I don't worry about them so much. But I don't know that anything else could be done differently. Other than right here, possibly taking out a little bit, because there is room there. You could move the model digits they have in here stamped maybe out to the edges more, the edges out here more, and rounding that out. There would be room there that they could round that out so that you have more choices for handles, because I'm not saying that you shouldn't use a Yates handle, but just as well as I do, one of the great things about wet shaving is the fact that this is customizable. People like to customize the razors to what they like, right? So with doing that, Yates would open themselves up to allowing different handles, and maybe they make the different handles with a wider neck on them than a straight flute or something smaller like this is to fit in there. But overall, good shave, good razor. I don't know that anything could be done differently on this razor with an acid. You can definitely feel the blade feel. It is a very smooth shave, especially with 4 days growth. Did not feel the typical DE drag. All right, I will be the first to say it. I see DE drag all the time because I'm primarily a vintage shaver with vintage razors. This thing's hot off the press, boys. This is and girls. This is not not one of those razors. So, think with that, that completes my review of the EH plate with Yates. I will see you guys again Thursday night here in my lovely abode. Have a good night. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe.